Would you like these gentlemen to leave your?
Pardon me?
Would you like them? Are they good out here, or do you want them to leave?
We do want them to leave. They're standing here. They're filming the customers for.
Okay. So you want them trespass?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Well, you know, nobody. First of all,
Do you have ID on you?
first of all, let me have a conversation with you. I was
Stand
not
straight.
asked.
Right, can I get a cover?
I was not asked to leave.
Okay.
Okay. I'm standing out here on public property. Okay. This is not private property.
I understand, but he doesn't want to go in the liquor store, so you could stay in the parking lot. You just can't go on the sidewalk.
I didn't go. I'm standing 20 feet back.
Do you have
from the
ID
door,
on you?
So, of course I have ID on.
Okay. I have to trespass you, so I need to formally
Well,
get your ID.
What are you trespassing me for? I didn't commit a crime.
I have to put it in our system, so I have to ID you.
No, that's not the way it works.
Okay.
You better call a supervisor. It's not the way
Okay.
it works. I'm standing.
Dude,
listen,
I don't want to get arrested for disorderly or anything.
There's no disorderly.
Okay.
I'm having a
Do you have
civil
ID on you?
conversation with you. Listen to me.
Okay.
I'm
Totally
standing.
having it.
I'm standing on public property.
I understand.
Okay, and I'm not breaking the law.
But they want you trespass from their store, so I
they,
need to ID
they can
you.
only have me. I didn't go in the store. And a matter of fact, where's their
my
property
ID?
line? Where's the property line? As far as I'm concerned, I'm not on their property anymore. I'm here talking
you were.
to you.
Right, and I saw you on
Right,
it.
so, well, if I left, I left.
I know. So I need to. They want you formally trespassed. So I need your identification.
I'm not going to get formally trespassed from somewhere I have a right to be. If you're asking me to leave under threat of arrest, then I will leave. But I'm not going to be trespassed from somewhere I have a right to be.
They are trespassing you, so I need to get your identification.
They can't trespass me. There's no
Okay.
lawful basis to trespass me.
It's a private property. They are allowed
It's not
to
a private
trespass.
property. It's owned by the state.
Okay. Do you have ID on you, or you're just going to do the same thing that he's doing?
I don't have ID on.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Nobody's breaking the law. I'm taking pictures out in public. You're going to try to trespass somebody and arrest somebody for taking pictures in public? I wouldn't do that if I was you. It's not a good idea. And a matter of fact, we're not even on their property.
Did you get anything from me?
I'm going to get your name. Yeah. So you're Frank.
Frank Ryerson?
Yeah. And they were standing in front of your property.
Yes, they're standing here. And they said they're investigative journalists.
That's fine.
I said, let me see
That's
your
all
stuff.
what I'm doing.
No,
That's
I don't
what
have to
I'm
do
working on
that.
the story.
Right.
No, so, and they're taking pictures of the customers.
Perfectly legal.
Okay.
It is?
Of course it is. I'm in public.
They could do that.
Okay,
Yep.
but they don't have to do it on our
No.
property, right?
Right. You know,
I'm not on your property anymore, right?
I'm going to get a couple down here and we'll figure it out.
Frank, can I ask you
Frank.
where the property line is?
What's your last name?
Ryerson, R-Y-A-S-O-N.
Mr.
Okay.
Ryerson,
Thank
can
you.
you tell me where the property line is?
Don't even. It's fine. You're good.
No,
Well, then how am I supposed to leave your
You're
property
good.
if I don't know where it is?
I
You're
said
fine.
you can go out in the middle of the parking lot.
I'm in the.
This is still
Oh,
our
you want to
store.
trespass from your store? You want
Yes,
to trespass from your store?
yes.
Okay.
That's not the way it works. I want a supervisor. You're not going to trespass me for perfectly lawful, constitutionally protected activity. Otherwise, you're going to be facing a very serious lawsuit, and I don't want to do that either. That's not funny. It's really not funny. You just threaten to
I'm
arrest
just
me.
trying. I'm not threatening.
You got to
anything.
think. You got a lot of serious things
I
going on
need
in
your
this
ID.
town, and you're threatening me
I need
with
your ID.
arrest for taking pictures.
I need your
in
ID
public.
so I can formally put you in our system as your trespass.
That's not
from
the way it
liquor
works.
Store.
I'm not going to formally be in your
Okay.
system. I didn't break the law.
Okay.
He asked me, when you pulled up, what was I doing? I was walking off of the property, correct?
You were on their property.
I was walking up to your car. I was
Right.
walking off the property, correct? So he asked me to leave and I left.
Okay.
End of story. I'm not going to be trespassed from somewhere.
Okay.
That's unreasonable
That's fine.
and unlawful. Are you going to get a supervisor for me?
I'm getting whoever's coming down.
Okay. And I wish we could have had a more cordial conversation. You don't seem interested in that.
Well, I asked you for your ID several times. I'm being very.
Is that a
very-
lawful request?
Yes, it is a lawful request.
How do you feel that's a lawful request? It's really not.
Because a private, their
It's
business
not a private
can,
business.
Their business wants to trespass you. I have to get your
I
name.
already left.
Okay,
They
but
can't
I have to identify you at first. So
No, that's not the way
totally
it
fine.
works. You're not getting my ID, so get a supervisor down here. That's not the way it's happening. I asked you what your name and badge number was. You gave me your name. You didn't tell me your badge
We
number.
don't have bad numbers. We have call numbers.
What's your call number?
48.
What is it?
K48.
K48. Okay, very good. It's not K27? No?
Code 4. People are just very disruptive, so I need someone here now, but not code 3.
You realize this is state-owned property and it's a state-owned business, right? Am I being detained right now?
Yeah, because you're not giving me your ID.
So I'm being detained.
Right now, you're not free to leave. No.
I'm not free to leave. Okay, very good. So if you're gonna, are you threatening me with arrest if I don't give you my ID? If you're giving me a threat of arrest and you want my ID,
I need to identify you. Yes.
so under threat of arrest, are
No.
you?
I just need your ID.
Well, if you're not threatening arrest, then I'm not gonna give you my ID. If you're telling me you're gonna arrest me if I don't give it to you, I'll give it to you under duress. That's up to you. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I know what the law is, and you need to educate yourself before you make a big mistake for the Coeur d'Alene
I'm waiting
Police
for my
Department.
cover to come here before I do anything. Okay.
Well, I'm telling you, if you want my ID under threat of arrest, I will happily give it to you.
Well, you denied that, so.
No, I didn't deny anything.
You
I'm
did.
telling you, I'll give it to you.
You haven't
You're
given
just
it to me.
creating it. You're making it. You're just trying. You're on an
told you
ego power
exactly
trip, trying
how
to
it
make a
was.
scene out of something that doesn't exist.
I told you exactly how it works. I need to put you in our system that you are trespassed from the liquor store.
And what happens if I don't give you my ID? That's a reasonable question.
It's a resisting.
So that's an arrestable offense.
It is an arrestable offense.
And would you arrest me for that?
I am waiting for a cover right now. I'm not going to argue with you.
I'm telling you, I will give you my ID if you're threatening me with arrest.
I'm not going to talk to you when you're arguing with me.
I'm trying to tell you that if you want my ID and you're telling me you're going to arrest me, I
like
will
your
give you
ID.
my ID. That's not arguing.
Okay.
That's offering to comply with your demand, but you're obviously looking for a problem. And I'm not trying to give you one. I'm just trying to be a free individual standing up for my rights.
I totally
and I know what
agree,
my
but
rights
the
are.
business wants you trespassed. And I need to know who I'm speaking to so I can formally do that in our system.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. So if I don't give you my ID, are you going to arrest me?
I need your ID, please.
I'm asking you. If you don't, what will happen? If I don't give it to you, what's going to happen?
Dude, I told you right now, that's what I'm asking you to do. They want you formally trespassed from their store.
How are you?
Howdy.
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. Can I just ask
No,
you
you're talking to her.
who I'm speaking to?
You're talking to her.
Okay.
Can I please have your
She's
ID?
refusing to answer my
You're
question.
talking to her.
Can I please have your ID?
I will give you my ID if you're threatening me with arrest.
I told you exactly what's happening. If you cannot do it, it's a resisting charge. Can I
Okay.
please have
Well, if
your
you're
ID?
telling me, so you're telling me you're going to arrest me if I don't give you my ID.
Yeah,
correct?
she's telling you she doesn't want to charge you with trespassing and obstructing.
So if I
but
don't
they
give
want
you my ID,
trespassed.
I will be arrested.
You will.
You just earned yourself a lawsuit. Happy
Okay.
day.
Good for you, because I don't think you understand the
Here you go.
laws.
Oh, I understand the law
Can I
very
have
well.
your
You
ID
know.
too?
So listen, they want you trespassed,
I just
right?
gave them my ID.
No, listen, they want you trespassed, right?
They have no lawful reason.
You don't have
to
no
arrest me
ID
for
on you?
trespassing.
No, but they do. It's
under
their
18.
business.
There's no
right?
lawful reason.
Do you
It's state
drive?
property.
No. It's
I'm
their-
standing here taking pictures. You're going to arrest me for taking photographs in public?
No, listen,
Yes.
it's their business, right? So they want
What's
you
your last name?
trespassed.
Am I
I mean,
required
you
to
can't
as
come
well?
in.
Yes,
That's
you
not
are.
trespassing. You just
Trespass.
earned yourself a lawsuit.
Same last name.
No, that's they want you trespassed.
No, you're
right?
but you guys are the ones demanding my ID under threat of arrest.
First name's
Now
Ben.
I'm gonna sue you.
Facilitate it,
Ben?
right?
So now I'm
So-
gonna sue you. You
Yes.
just facilitated a lawsuit against Coeur d'Alene. And I'm going to win.
Is
And
it
that's the way
EN or
that
AN?
goes. And I'm going to name you personally. And you're I'm informing you right now that you're violating my
ENJAMIN.
rights.
IN?
And I'm also informing you that you're violating my rights.
And what's
so
your
you're
birthday,
aware of that.
Benjamin? What's
So
the
you're
phone
saying
number
they
for you?
don't have the right to kick out people who are
Only
being
if I'm
disruptive?
violating the law. I was not
I'm
being
gonna put you in our
disruptive. I was
system. What's the
20,
phone number
30
for
feet
you?
away
You don't
from
have to
the
get
Well, I don't know
it.
what you were doing, but they want you
Well,
So
I don't
why
know
would
what I
you
have to
accuse me
give
of
you
being
if you're threatening
disruptive if
people
you
with
don't know
arrest.
how
So
to do it? It's all on 2 cameras.
because they want you trespassed,
Well,
right?
they could want me sent
run
to
through
Mars. You're going to do that
South
too? You have to follow the law, buddy. That's the way it works. Can I get a supervisor, please? I've asked 15 times. Or do I have to call 911 myself?
Do it.
You're not going to get a supervisor?
She's already called for one.
Okay.
The last phonetically is
Nobody knows much, huh?
same last name, first of Benjamin.
This is what you do to people that take pictures in public in Coeur d'Alene.
Listen, the business wants you trespassed,
It
right?
doesn't matter.
It does.
This
So
is public property.
if you
do you
had a
understand
business-
that this is public? If I had a business, it would be private property. This is public property. You're making a mistake. You can smile and smirk all you want.
No, so listen. So let's say if you had a business, right?
It would be a private business, correct?
Open to the public, right?
No, it would be open to whoever I allow into my private business.
Okay, so what if
That's
it was
not
like-
the way it works. Private property and public property is a different story. Completely different story. Completely different set of rules. The only way you can
So the
trespass
liquor
me,
store-
the only way you can trespass me off of public property is if I've committed a crime. You cannot trespass someone from public property when they have committed no crime. That's the way that works. You're going to learn the law today. You're making a mistake.
So
And I tried to be civil with her, and I tried to have a conversation. She's just running her little ego trip, and that's what she wants to do because she feels like she's got a gun and a badge and she can order people around. This is not the way the world works. This is not the way the Constitution of the United States works. You people swore an oath to the Constitution, and you swore an oath to protect my rights. And now you've just violated my First Amendment right and my Fourth Amendment right. And you're going to learn that from a judge in court. I have very good attorneys,
So-
and you have no idea who you're messing with. No idea.
So you go places looking for a lawsuit. That's
No,
your
I
goal.
go places looking to take photographs and video.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's a state.
on public property.
It's a state-owned liquor store.
That's correct.
And
Yep.
if somebody's being, let's say, to somebody's
I was
being,
not being disruptive.
Okay, but
where's
like-
your proof I was being disruptive? You
listen,
don't have any.
let's
you
say-
have no lawful reason to ask for my ID.
So
You
let's
made a
say
mistake.
somebody's
You
being
made a
disruptive.
mistake.
No, can you follow my
Can you
question?
add
Your
those two
logic
to this
is
call
flawed. You made a
and make a
mistake.
note in their in-house and create name fields
So
for
let's
them
say
that they
somebody
are
goes in
anti-law
They're
enforcement?
being super belligerent. I'm
I
not
didn't
saying
go
that's
in
what you
there.
did.
I don't know. Let's talk about reality, not subjective possibilities.
Well, I'm going to run this scenario by you. Tell me what you
No,
think.
why don't you run the proper
ahead.
scenario by
And
me,
then
which
I'll-
is
and
what
then I'll
happened.
talk
Why don't
to
you
you.
run the scenario that I'm standing 20, 30 feet away from the door, not talking to anybody, minding my own business, taking video on public property, and you're going to trespass me for
No, you
that.
can
You
do that.
fucked up. I'm sorry. That's a mistake, and you're going to learn that today. And it's going to cost you.
Also, Central, can
you're
you
gonna lose your
trespass
qualified
these
immunity
two
because you're aware that
from
you're
liquor
violating my
store at 12th and
constitutional
Sherman? I'll
rights.
get you
That's
the
the way
name.
this game works.
His name is Frank, but I need the
Yes.
spelling of his last.
Yes.
I'm trying to
Here
explain
you go,
to
sir.
you what
Thank you.
what I'm trying to give you a scenario.
You're
Tell me
giving
what
me a
you
scenario
think.
that doesn't exist.
And then let's talk about your
All right,
scenario.
I'll hear you out. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's your scenario?
So somebody goes
now that
in
you've
there-
just violated my rights, what's your scenario?
Somebody goes in there being super belligerent. The manager says, "I want you to trespass."
Yes, they're
Do
being
they-
super
can they do
belligerent.
that?
They violated the law. They've caused a public disturbance.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So they
Yep.
could.
If I stand outside,
If-
minding my own business, not talking to anybody, taking pictures,
So in
that's
your
not the
scenario,
same story.
you were on the sidewalk
That's correct.
Taking
on
video.
on public property.
taking video of
On,
people coming.
on public property.
State
Constitutionally
property.
protected activity. State property is public property. That's correct.
And you're taking video of people coming in and out.
Absolutely.
And some guy comes out and says, "What are you doing?" And
I
you
ignore.
say, I'm just videotaping
What,
things.
somebody asked me what I was doing, and I said I'm in the middle of what I'm doing. I would rather not have a discussion. Thank you.
Okay.
That's exactly what I said.
And then he said he wants you off
And then
the
he got in his car
sidewalk.
and left. No, this guy came. No. You're talking about 6 different things. You're making a mistake, and I would remedy it as
Well,
quickly as
we're
possible.
fine.
Are we done?
Yep, we're done.
All right.
Seriously, and I'm not trying to give you a hard time there, Chief, but
We're
what
done.
I'm trying to explain to you is that you cannot trust.
Frank, what's your last name again? Sorry. I just need the spelling of your last name.
Ryson, R-Y, here, let me write it.
R-Y what? R-Y-S-O-N?
A,
R-Y?
A, S-O-N, Ryson. You're doing a good job, by the way.
Thanks.
What's going on? What did we do something?
You know, what the hell are they doing, did they say?
They're looking for a lawsuit probably.
I think they want
Frank
somebody to,
Ryerson, R-Y-A-S-O-N. That's an employee at this store. Wants some trespass. So yeah, they can film. They can film, but if they get in people's faces and
yeah, they can film, but I told them they could film from the parking lot.
yeah, that's totally fine. I just don't want them on because
Absolutely
the
not,
girl
'cause-
the girl I talked to before, she said they got in her face and just made her feel super uncomfortable at the store. So that's why I came over here.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then also I don't know what they did, but they're filming in the windows too.
Right.
And so.
No, they can't go on your property. So
Okay,
they can't go
good.
on this. They can videotape, but they have to videotape.
What's your name?
Mine's Ashley Caiafa.
Ashley?
Yeah.
Thank you, Ashley.
Yeah. Thanks, Frank. Sorry this is happening. They're obviously not from here.
Have a reason to ID
She has no lawful reason
you. Well, I'm going to back her play with very limited
You can
information,
you
right?
can back up her play whatever you want.
They want you to trespass.
She made a mistake.
So are you going to sue the liquor store too?
I'm gonna sue. Yeah, I'm not gonna sue anybody. My attorney.
Oh.
You're clear to go.